Okay, so if I say QR code to you, what's the first image that pops into your head?
Probably that classic black and white square.
Exactly, that blocky, kind of sterile thing you see on a restaurant menu or a concert poster.
Right. Purely functional. Maybe even a little ugly, you know?
Well, I think it's time to just completely throw that image out. The QR code has it's had a major glow up.
Right.
We're in a totally new era now where it's not just a link, it's a piece of design.
Piece of brand identity, even.
Yeah. So for this deep dive, our mission is to give you a shortcut to understanding what's happening with these codes right now. We've been digging into the features of a really popular mobile app.
It's called QR Creator by Gulu Tech. It's on both Android and iOS.
And we're going to unpack what a tool like this means for you and how it's changing the game.
I think this app is the perfect lens for this. It's built as an all-in-one platform, that's a huge shift right there.
What do you mean by all in one?
I mean, people now expect to create these really beautiful custom codes, but also have a great scanner and a way to manage everything. All in one place, no more jumping between different apps.
So let's unpack that, starting with what you can actually put inside one of these codes. For years, I just assumed it was, a website link.
And you can definitely still do that. Website URLs or sort of the bread and butter.
Mhm.
But the versatility now it's kind of amazing.
So, what are some of the content types that really show off that power?
Well, you have the simple stuff like plain text messages or even pre-formatted SMS messages. But where it gets really transformative is in features that solve, real world problems.
Okay, so give us the heavy hitters. What's the feature that saves the most time?
I'd say the first one is for networking. It's the ability to embed your contact info as a V card.
A digital business card.
Exactly. Think about being at a conference. Instead of swapping little bits of paper, someone just scans your code and boom.
And it does what? Just opens a contact card.
It prompts their phone to save everything, name, number, email, company, title, directly into their contacts.
That's a massive time saver. It basically makes the physical business card feel almost obsolete.
It really does.
Yeah.
That's a huge boost for any professional. But the utility goes way beyond just the office.
Okay.
Think about the one thing everyone always asks for when they come over to your house or go to a cafe,
The Wi Fi password.
the Wi-Fi password. And this tool has a genius solution for that.
This is the feature that got me really excited. Tell us how it works.
It's just so simple. The app lets you embed the Wi-Fi network, name the SSID, and the password right into one code.
So you just scan it.
You scan it, and your phone doesn't even show the password. It just pops up a little message saying, do you want to connect to this network? You tap yes, and you're on.
I can immediately see that in every Airbnb, every doctor's office, every coffee shop. No more typing in a 20-character password with a random exclamation point at the end.
It is the death of that frustration. And on top of that, you've also got specialized codes for social media.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you can make codes that link directly to your Facebook, your Instagram, your WhatsApp. So the whole platform is built to serve all these different needs, from, serious business networking to just making daily life a little bit easier.
So we've covered the functional side, the what it can do, but now we need to talk about the how it looks, because this is where things get really fun. The boring black and white square is dead.
It really is. And what's fascinating is that the customization here isn't just for decoration. It's actually strategic.
How so?
The whole idea baked into the app is that a more attractive, unique, or branded code will actually get more scans. They're connecting aesthetics directly to marketing performance.
That makes perfect sense. So what are the specific things you can actually change to make a code look better?
Pretty much everything. The first and most obvious is color. You can change the foreground, the data part, and the background.
So you can match it to your company's branding.
Exactly. If your brand uses, say, a specific blue and gold, your QR code can use that exact same blue and gold. It immediately stops looking like a generic tech thing and starts looking like part of your marketing material.
Right. It feels intentional, not just an afterthought.
And it goes deeper than color. You can also change the shape of the key parts of the code. Those three big squares in the corners?
Yeah, the eyes. Right.
They call them the eyes or the position markers. You can change them from squares to circles or other patterns. Same with the little dots in the middle. Just softens that whole harsh, blocky look.
I always wondered if you could mess with those without, breaking the code.
Well, QR codes have a lot of error correction built in, which is what the app is leveraging. It lets you get pretty creative while making sure the code still scans perfectly.
And I think the biggest game changer for branding has to be putting a logo right in the middle.
Oh, absolutely. The app lets you embed an image your company logo, your profile picture right in the center, and that creates this huge psychological shortcut for the user.
Because you're not just scanning some anonymous grid anymore.
Right. You see the logo of a brand you trust, and it instantly tells you where that code is going to take you. It builds trust before the scan even happens.
And for people who aren't designers, how do they make all this look good?
That's where the templates come in. The app has a whole library of pre-designed templates and frames. So even if you have zero design skill, you can still create something that looks professional and is built to, get people's attention.
This whole conversation about design and strategy leads us perfectly into the next part. How this all works as a complete toolkit, and more importantly, how a company can afford to give all this away.
Right. Because it's a full management system. We focused on creating codes, but the app is also a really powerful scanner.
So it does both creation and consumption.
It does. It has a built-in scanner for QR codes and regular barcodes, so you don't need a separate app for that. And it saves everything.
Like a history log.
Exactly. A history of everything you scanned and a library of every code you've generated. So you can easily go back, find an old code, and reuse it.
Okay, so let's get to the business side. An app with this many features. That sounds expensive to build and maintain. It points directly to a freemium model, right?
That's the key. You see ads in the free version, which confirms it. The basic stuff, making a simple QR code for a URL or some text, that's totally free, but supported by ads.
It gives everyone a functional tool.
Yes. But if you want to turn that functional tool into a real professional asset, that's where the VIP or Pro subscription comes in.
So what are the big things you're paying for? What does that unlock?
First off, no more ads, which is nice.
Yeah.
But the real value is in polish and power. You unlock all the premium templates, more advanced design options, and this is crucial for anyone doing print, work, high-resolution downloads.
Okay, let's pause on that. Why is high resolution so critical?
It's the difference between looking professional and, well, failing. A free, low-res download looks fine on a phone screen. But if you try to blow that up to put it on a sign or on product packaging,
It gets all blurry and pixelated.
it gets pixelated, and worse, it might not even scan properly. The paid version gives you clean, sharp vector files that you can scale to any size, from a business card to a billboard, and they will always work.
That's a non-negotiable for any serious business use. What else is behind the paywall? I saw something about dynamic QR codes.
That's probably the single highest value feature for a marketing professional.
Okay, explain that. What's a dynamic code?
So a standard free code is static. The destination link is permanently encoded into the pattern. If that link ever changes, you have to create a whole new QR code.
Which means reprinting everything, your flyers, your menus, everything.
Everything. A dynamic code is different. The code itself just points to a redirect link managed by the app. You can log into your account and change the final destination URL whenever you want.
Wait, so the physical printed QR code on the poster stays the same?
Exactly.
But I can change where it goes on the back end.
Yep. Your big promotion ends. You can just redirect the code on your flyers to your main homepage instead. You never have to reprint. The amount of time, money, and waste that saves is just enormous.
That one feature alone probably pays for the subscription for most businesses.
For any ongoing campaign, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they make it pretty easy to pay with monthly, yearly, or even lifetime subscription options depending on your needs.
So the trade-off for the listener is really clear. The basic functional stuff is free for everyone. But if you need that professional polish, that high-res quality, and the incredible flexibility of dynamic codes, that's when you upgrade. It's the difference between a tool and a true marketing asset.
That really sums it up. The whole value of an app like QR Creator is that it brings everything together. The creation, the high-level customization, colors, logos, all of it, and the management, all in one mobile tool. It wants to be the only QR app you'll ever need.
So our big takeaway from this deep dive is that the QR code it's all grown up. It's not that awkward black box anymore. Thanks to tools like this, it's now a really functional, brandable piece of digital furniture that fits right into your marketing and your daily life.
It has totally changed our relationship with the technology.
Right. So let's leave you with a final thought to chew on. This app puts a huge emphasis on visual design to get more scans. So my question is this. Given that you can now make a code look incredibly professional and branded, how does that change our trust? When you see a beautiful custom QR code, does that recognizable branding make you inherently trust it more? Or does that professional polish just make you more aware that a very sophisticated marketing effort is at work? Something to think about the next time you point your phone at one of those squares.